Can you mix vocals with just 3 plugins? Stock plugins from your DAW? Yes, you can. How about let's try that right now. Let's experiment, see if it is possible at all. So I'm on Ableton Live, and I'm gonna bring out 3 different plugins. One, an EQ, a compressor, and a multiband compressor. So let's try it. EQ8, a compressor, and a multiband compressor. Oh, I have to put this on the vocal itself. So sorry. All right.
Based on.
Okay, so I'm gonna use a Wave Reel tune for that. If you haven't watched how to tune vocals, we just did the tutorial. Go and watch that on the page. So I'm gonna use Wave this time. I'm gonna use the same, the same key, the same tuning. I do 25, A major.
Based on. You got me based on you. Based on. You got me based on you. Based on.
All right. So I'm gonna do a compression.
Based on. You got me based on you. 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 Based on. You got me based on you, based on you, based on you got me based on you. Based on you got me based on you, based on you got me based on you.
There you go, right there. 3 plugins. Let's do before and after. In case you're not sure if this sounds good or not. Let's see. Does it sound good to you or not?
Based on you got me based on.
You see how woofy that thing is? Like there's so much like nosy sound coming from there compared to this.
Based on you got me based on you.
You could do this with any stock plugins. Just it's the principle that matters. EQ compression and multiband compression. Boom. And we can use that to kind of shape however we want the vocal to sound. That is so simple. Bommy Solomon, nobsmixing.com. How to mix your vocal in 6 steps. 6 simple steps that's gonna make your vocal sound professional. I wish someone had told me this when I was starting my career in music. Check this out. The first move is a utility plugin. The second is an EQ. The third is an EQ. The fourth is a compressor. The fifth is a multiband compressor. And the sixth, a limiter. It does not even matter what DAW you on. Every DAW comes with stock plugins like this. And by the way, there's no third-party plugin right here. These are all stock plugins. And let's check what they sound like on this vocal. I'm gonna do the before and after real quick. Turn off all these plugins. And then we'll turn them back on. The sound.
Yeah, I'll show you how to be a player.
I
found a light and
based on
Yeah, I do it different than them.
I know where she got it from. She got it.
Let me write a song about a fact.
Now let's turn on this plugin. Listen to the magic. The first one is a tuning plugin. You know, we're gonna turn that off. And let's turn on the 6 plugins. Stock plugins, by the way. Now listen.
Yeah, I'll show you how to be a player.
What the heck? Can you hear that? Jeez. Listen to that attack, the clarity. Everything is like popping.
I found a light in the
Jeez.
based on
Ooh.
Yeah, I do it different than them. Mama raised me.
I know where she got it from. She got it from her mama.
Let me write a song about a fact.
6 plugins, 6 simple steps to make your vocal sound professional. Vocal mixing masterclass. Yo, this is crazy. I wish someone had told me this when I was starting my music career. Man, I suffered a lot trying to get vocals to sound good. And I ruined a lot of record, man. If you're one of those artists, forgive me. This is amazing, man. Let's go through this again.
Yeah, I'll show you how to be a player.
Now, hear this before.
Yeah, I'll show you how to be a player. Take him to the house.
That vocal is dead. Let's put him back in again.
Yeah, I'll show you how to be a player.
Oh,
Take him to the house,
jeez.
but we never let him lay up. Give him a heart, you a square.
That's crazy, man. That is amazing. Man.
I found a light.
Oh. Bommy Solomon, NoBSMixing.com. Make better sounding record, yo. How to use compression on vocals like a pro. A lot of my students, they have problems with using compression on their vocals and just using compressor, period. So I'm going to show you 2 pro tricks that I use when I'm mixing vocals with compressor. The 2 most important thing is application. Number 1, using your compression to bring out an attack, and using your compression to kill an attack. So the application for these 2 technique, for your lead vocals, use the compressor to bring out the attack. And for your background vocals, use the compressor to kill the attack. Let me show you how to do it in the DAW. We have a vocal right here.
Based on, you got me.
So to be able to find any vocal attack, the first thing I would do is bring the threshold all the way down. Not all the way down, but really low. Then your release very fast to like 1 millisecond. Then your attack, you bring it all the way to the highest number. Then as you play the vocal, you want to dial it back till you hear the attack. Then you stop right there. So let's do that real quick.
Based on bass.
Oh, okay, let's stop the makeup game. Sorry for that bust of sound.
Based on, you got me. Based on, you. Based on, you got me.
For this vocal, the attack is around that 13 or 20. So just you have to listen for consonants, because consonant carries the attack. Like the bass sound, the T sound, the B sound. Vowels, they don't carry attack. So we found the attack. They want to kind of dial back the release a little bit, so it's not pumping. That's why we need to bring the release back up.
Based on.
Can you hear the difference when I bring the release up?
Based on.
The release kind of steady the compressor instead of the compressor doing bass. It's like it's jerking. So we kind of bring that so it levels the compressor.
Based on, you got me. Based on.
So the way you set your release is to find the timing. Release is time. So it's the groove. It's how you want the compressor to kind of dance back in time with the vocal. So just listen for the steadiness and the movement of the vocal till it is in time with the vocal that you're compressing. And it's a feel thing, you know, you just find it. And if you want to be mathematical with it, like a nerd that I am sometimes, do the 16 note or the 8 note of your tempo delay with the delay calculation. But sometimes just go with the feel.
Based on.
Then we're gonna dial back the threshold, because now we have we're gonna dial back the threshold because now we got what we want. You know, we got the attack, we got the release, so let's just dial it back a bit.
Based on. You got me. Based on.
Then you can bring up the gain a little bit. That's fine.
Based on.
So this is the application for the lead vocal. You want the lead vocal to have some attack and pop through the mix. So the other application is you want the compressor to pull the vocal back in the mix, like in the background or in the ad lib or whatever. So we're gonna do the opposite. So we're gonna kill the attack all the way and bring up the release more.
Based on. You got me. Based on. You.